across from me and spoke in simple truth. Everything you carry now has its cause before your youth. The love you never received, abandoned at the core, then leaned forward, looked me dead in the eye and said, so who the hell is gonna kiss it better anymore? I sat confused and hollow, turning over every word, the bluntest of all wisdoms, the strangest I had heard. It took the days to unwrap it, to let the simple land, but something ancient shifted, like the releasing of a hand. And then the second meeting came and cut a different way. If you couldn't know to love yourself, then what is there to say? The blame you've carried like a stone was never yours to own. You were just a child who never learned, he said. You couldn't have known. And if that innocence was yours, then cast your eyes across to everyone you've blamed since then, and measure up the cost. They couldn't know no more than you. The same dark, the same wall, and later that night the walls collapsed. The child within released the tears of pain so pure. Of the mind, behind a mist of smoke and years, a figure crouched in shadow, built from every unmet fear. I saw him there, I knew him, every line of him I own. The one who wore the armor, the one who built the wall of stone. I pointed hard and told him in the only way I knew to take his toxic darkness and his stories and be through. But 2 days on he lingered, and something in me changed. I called him over gently, and I held what I once blamed. And in the silence that remained, when all the noise had gone, no prison, no performance, no story to hold on. The light came not in flashes, but in something still and deep, a word that needed no one else, a value mine to keep. The consciousness that always was beneath the shame and years remembered what it